Hey, welcome back. In this lesson, we are looking at getting the active document. And did you know that you can get the cursor of the active document, so cursor location? And in this case, in this lesson, we are going to be inserting text to wherever the cursor is located at. And we're going to be using the UI that we saw earlier, where we're activating and selecting that element depending on where the cursor is. And we'll have a little button in the menu that will add the text wow. And you can, of course, customize this message as needed. So let's open up that same document that we were using earlier, and we do have some content in here. Make sure that you have some content in there in order to be able to do and run the adder. And in this case, let's add another item to the menu. So this one is going to be, we'll just call it wow, because it's going to be adding in the wow, and it's going to be a method called, or a function called adder. So let's add that function in and save it. And we'll run the on open to add the wow option into the menu. So that's up there and up and running. So first, let's select the active document. We can select the document, or we could just do the body as one statement and get active document. In this case, we're doing get body. So we're getting the body object, and we also want to get the cursor. So the same thing where we're using the doc and get active document. And in this case, we're getting the cursor position. So this is where the cursor is currently located in the active document. So, and if we do have a value for cursor, then we want to run this block of code, else we want to run this block of code. And if we don't have any active content for the cursor, so if we don't have an active location for the cursor, we can use the DocumentApp and get UI. So getting that UI object and then setting the alert, just as we saw earlier. And in this case, I'll say no cursor. So just in case we have no cursor position available, we have a fail-safe message that's going out to the user so that they know that there's no cursor. So next, select the element. And this is going to be where the cursor position is. We're going to get the element that the cursor is on. And we can log that element object out, and we can get type if we wanted to. We can get some of the attributes of it. There's a lot of options that we have. And next, cursor and insert. And what we want to do is just insert some text, and the text that we're inserting is going to say wow. So that's it. So we are ready to try this this application out. So going into our project, let's select and add the cursor and do wow. And of course, we need to do the document authorization because we've got some more permissions that we need to accept for this one, view and manage documents. And we hadn't accepted permissions yet for the bound script. So there we go. So it added in the word wow. So wherever we are located and we click the wow in the menu, it adds it directly into our document. So go ahead, give this one a try and set up the ability to grab the cursor. You can also get the document, get active document in an object. You can call it doc, and then that could simplify some of the code. So that's another option as well. And the UI, if you're using the UI more than once, it's always advantageous to plate it in an object as well.